Hey guys, it's Jade and welcome back to Cedar Zoo. Now there is a little bit of a different perspective of what we're doing today. The building is nearly finished. Last episode to now it's a bit different, as you can clearly see, but the building is nearly finished. The courtyard building is nearly finished. We nearly finish it in this episode. We'll just have to go back. I'll just go back and do little bits here and there. But the main layout, the main detailing, all that is done, so I'm very, very happy about all of that. There is a few changes that you would have seen already. There is a nice little sort of like a glass greenhouse type vibe at the back end of the building there. We'll have a look at that more. There's a little picnic area here that you're seeing, doing some finishing touches too, it's such a nice little area. I love this area. Looking out over, there's like a little water area that goes under the glass, and then it goes into the like, look at that, look how nice that is. That looks so good. We do like a little roof over it as well. It looks really nice, especially with all the vegetation that we're doing. Looks really good. But yeah, there is a bit difference between episodes, so I hope you are enjoying it so far. There is no walkthrough or real time in this episode. It's just all time-lapse, just because there's a bit to do, and it's a bit finicky, and yeah, it's just little bits of pieces here and there. Just like, for example, all this vegetation, it took an arm and a leg to do, but it looks good. So we're also going to be starting a new section, or it's a new exhibit. Well, we won't be starting the exhibit, but we'll be starting some of the surrounding of the exhibit. We're going to be doing a swamp in the next couple episodes, like a massive big swamp with crocodiles and buffalo and like dirty water, like what you'd find in like in a swamp, really. So yeah, we won't be starting that this episode, but we will be starting like a lookout on top of the mountain there on the right. So that's gonna be a nice couple like lookouts up there that you can look out over the swamp, which is very cool. So yeah, I got a few ideas of what I want to do. I definitely have some inspiration for some swamps, and I think it'll be quite good once it's finished. I will definitely do a stream on that exhibit because it's going to take so long. So yeah, I'll definitely do a stream on that. But for now, we'll just do the lookout for now and finish off this building and the surrounds of it and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see here, I am finishing off the glass outside wall and trying to make it all connect well. So yeah, it's kind of like a little greenhouse kind of vibe to it. It's nice natural light. Like I've always said, I like the lighting in this game, so I definitely wanted to make sure there was lots of lighting, and I think this works out really well. It brings in a lot of light, and with all these wood panels as well, it casts really nice shadows over the exhibit, over the pathway. It just looks really nice. I really like how it came out. I wasn't entirely sure on how I wanted to finish this building, like close it off a bit. So I think this is a nice finish to the building, because it's not as harsh as just a finished building, like just like a complete wall. So I think it balances it quite nicely. It's a nice transition, if you will, between a building and back into the outdoors in nature. So I'm just trying to get this corner piece all sorted out. It doesn't look the best because there's a bit of glass overlapping and all that, so you can see it a little bit, but it's okay. Like, for the shape of the building, I think it came out quite nicely. So I'm happy with it, and I think it looks pretty cool. It's pretty artistic, if you will, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So that's all that matters. Hopefully you guys like it as well. But it's a cool building. It's sick, guys. Like, I'm gassed. It looks really good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Kind of like a little spaceship, but look how sick it looks. It looks so good. Like with the shadows. I'm really liking this building. There's still lots more to go. Like there's little bits like here and there, like what I'm about to start now. There's little bits here and there with like not as much detailing, or no detailing at all. So I definitely want to go through and see what I can do to try and make it look better, because I think it does look good at the moment, but I think it can look better. I think we can do better. So if you do have any suggestions on what to do to make it look a little bit more better, please let me know. And I thought it was pretty cool of me to do the custom stairs there with the flooring, because obviously there's some stairs there with the path, and I didn't want the path to be shown. So I think what I did there with the flooring to make it look like actual stairs, I think that looked pretty well. I think it makes it look nice. All right. So yeah, I'm just doing a nice little stall here. I originally just wanted to sort of fill it out and make it a fake building, but then I was like, you know what? No, let's try and make it into like an actual functional little restaurant, I guess you could say. So we got some staff members with just like not the entire building of like a foodery or something like that you can get little ones with like little desks and stuff. So we put them there so you can look straight into the building, and we put another one on the other side so you can walk through it, and I think it looks really good. We did a bit of a cut there just because it took a while. I'm still not completely finished with it. Like I'm happy with it, but I think we can do better. So there's still a bit of detailing to do here and there in it, but I think it is functional and people buy stuff from it, which is really cool. It's supposed to be like a little where like they cook food and stuff in the middle. Like that's what I'm sort of going for. Like it wouldn't happen, but like that's the sort of style that I would think would happen. Like they'd sort of like sushi train or whatnot. They're like cooking in there and then handing them out, and I'm just trying to add a bunch of different stuff to make it look like it's, you know, functioning as like a little foodery restaurant. I tried to see if I could find some blueprints for like little seats or anything like that in there to make it look like they have like somewhere to sit, but I couldn't find anything. So I might need to like make something custom, or even just have a little bit of a better look. So where some of the swamp will be in that massive water area, I'll do a few lookouts here and there. Like we'll have one on the top up here to look out over like the main water area, and then I think we'll sort of have it wrap around this mountain here, so it's like quite a decent view to like have like all the way around when you're up there, so you can see like the main section there, and then I think it'll just look good. It'll have lots and lots of viewing points, and I think it'll look good. It's gonna be very rough right now, this lookout, but it's the sort of the basics of what I'm going for, like natural, like with the natural pathing, and then we put a whole bunch of rocks on the side of the mountain. And I also wanted this path to be all natural and make it look like they put it there after, and we do like some barriers and make it look like it's there after the fact of like coming in. Like I said, like this park sort of built around the terrain rather than the terrain built around the park. And this little staircase section isn't pretty, and I'll probably have to hide it or like some way, because it is pretty ugly, but we're not really going to walk through it or see it too much. A massive deal if it's not looking, you know, up to scratch to the rest of the park, but we'll try our best. All right, so just doing the same barriers all the way around the outside. We'll do more rocks and vegetation and make it look somewhat overgrown and messy, and we'll do all that, guys. We'll get to it. So right now we're just doing the basics like I always do, just the basics, and we'll go from there. We can always add to it. Like I say, just keep adding stuff till it looks good. If it doesn't look good, just keep adding stuff then. And then we're going to do a nice big sign here that says lookout. Then I think there's going to be on the other side, like in the actual swamp, there'll probably be some more signage and stuff like that, and I'll probably add, because it's at this is getting towards the back of the park right now, to be honest. Like there's not a lot of room left. The park, like we'll probably put like a couple more stops for the tram out here maybe, or at least a couple stations to connect it up. But yeah, it's getting pretty close to the back end of the actual park, so there probably won't be too much stuff back here, but yeah, we'll add, what was I going to say? We'll add a, maybe, because it's at the end of the back end of the park, I don't know why, because it's at the back end of the park, we'll probably add maybe a guest spawner or guest entrance, just so a few more people come to the back end of the park. And I wasn't too sure on what to do for a roof either, because it's such an odd shape. It's like a stretched out octagon or pentagon, like it's such an odd shape. So this is going to be a basic flat roof now. I tried to be fancy with these little shades, but it didn't work out, and it was not working out for me. So we'll just do a flat roof, but I think what we might do to make it look a little bit more intriguing, if you will, is we might add like another watchtower like we did for the other lookout over the underwater aquarium. So I think that's what we'll do to this roof. Yeah, we'll add a nice big lookout tower, and maybe add like a staff member up there so they look like there's like a lookout or someone over like watching them or something like that. I think that'll be a pretty cool idea. Yeah, so we might end up changing this roof in the end, just because it's, I mean, I'm not 100% about it, so yeah, we'll leave it for now. And if you have any suggestions or ideas on a roof, let me know. But if we do keep it, yeah, like I said, we'll do a lookout on top of this roof and like sort of connect it to the mountain there, then add like some little custom stairs, and then yeah, add a little staff member to make it look like they're up there and looking out over, because like that's a sick view right there of the swamp to be. So that'll be next episode. That's going to be this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode or stream. So yeah, make sure to go follow me on Twitch. Self plug. You know how it is. See ya.